Destiny's been on my side since we started high school.
Before your accident?
It was her idea for me to fight for my surgery. She never gave up hope. She even gave me those sneakers over there for me to wear after my operation.
Good friend.
Yeah, too bad she'll never see me in them.
So she stood by you all this time, and you're giving up?
I'm trapped here.
I'm trapped here. You've got a friend on the outside.
What am I supposed to do?
Stop messing around and call in the cavalry already.
You must have opened that account when you were an embryo.
It's just money.
I will wash that mouth out with soap.
It's not important.
But Matthew is?
Of course.
Why?
I love him.
Destiny, does Matthew know?
No.
You don't want to tell him?
He wouldn't hear me.
Story of my life.
Let me see if I understand you. You're saying that my first official act, if I'm elected mayor...
When you're elected.
Okay. Should be to legitimize all the symbolic gay marriages.
If you want to affect real change.
But I cannot change the law.
But you can issue marriage licenses.
If I do what you're suggesting, that would mean that you and I really were married.
Well, that doesn't have to change anything between us. Or between you and David. You'd still be free to love him.
You've got a follow-up in 3 weeks.
I haven't even left and you're pulling me back.
Hey, well, feel free to reschedule. Just make sure you thank all the nurses who looked after you. Sorry, but...
I'll kiss him on the way out. So when's that?
Hey, what's the hurry? You got a whole bunch of time ahead of you.
The sooner you bail me out, the sooner I can hit the town with Rachel.
Careful. You shouldn't push yourself too hard.
They took the stitches out.
Not you. Rachel.
Trust me. She's been waiting for this day just as long as I have. Excuse me, Pop, I gotta go get Fly.
You okay?
Yeah. Couldn't be better.
You sure?
I may not be as good as Twinkle Toes out there, but, yeah, I'm fine.
Even though you've given up on Rachel? Your mother told me.
Seemed like the best move for everyone.
Well, I have to disagree.
Well, I thought you two were a united front.
Not this time. If you want Rachel and Rachel wants you, you should be together.
What about Sean?
Look, I don't want to see either one of my sons unhappy.
Yeah, well, if he gets his heart broken...
No way to stop it.
Pop.
The longer you wait, the worse it's gonna be.
Yeah, but Mom...
She can't protect Sean forever, and she can't live your life for you either.
Does she know that?
Well, I'll talk to her when the time is right.
Yeah, what time is that?
When Sean gets his heart broken.
No, I can't do this, Pop.
No. It's up to Rachel what happens now.
Seems like Ross keeps showing up at the worst possible moments.
Wish I could get rid of him, believe me.
You're not afraid of him, are you?
He's very, unpredictable.
In my trade, that's code for abusive.
Look, he has a temper. I've only seen it a few times. Like, when I tried to leave him last year, he went crazy.
When else?
Well, when I went to Todd's recently, he wanted me to let him speak to Daniela. I wouldn't, so things got a little physical. What are you doing?
I'm calling the police.
What's the point?
In arresting the person that assaulted you?
It'll be my word against Ross's.
Well, at least get a big burly cop to scare the crap out of him.
He's already under arrest. Totally unrelated charges.
And you just want to let this go?
Look, I cannot corner him, Rachel. He could kidnap Daniela, and I cannot let that happen.
Well, you really found her? You found Annie? Where the hell is she? You gotta calm down.
How?
Taya's phone records. There's one number that keeps cropping up daily. It's to a mobile phone just outside London.
London. Danny's in London? Is she by herself?
No, not quite. There's also several calls to the offices of a boarding school there.
Taya sent her to some English preppy prison, huh?
So it seems.
Is this the address?
Yeah, to the administrative office.
Well, all right, big bro. Let's get going. Let's get a move on.
Sorry, Ross, I can't do that.
Pretty great that Schuyler could fill in for Dad, huh?
Yeah, I guess it could be worse.
Will all the costume contest contestants please join me? Be quick about it, people. I have a protest to get to.
Okay, we're totally taking these losers, am I right?
Yeah.
As you know, in Halloween fashion, one day you're in, and the next day you're out.
Hey, Jopper. I hope you brought your milk money, because you're about to be schooled.
Don't count on it, Manning. You're going down.
Thanks again for the phone. I totally owe you.
Don't worry about it.
You know, if I can actually get through to my friend Destiny, I might be able to get out of here.
And where would you want to go?
It was, one of those metaphors that we learned in, English class.
Your parents left specific instructions that you weren't to have a phone.
It's not his, it's mine.
And what did we say about not frequenting the boys' floor?
We didn't say anything, because I don't know what frequenting means.
Perhaps you should go back to your room and look it up.
It's not even quiet hours.
Didn't you report this young man and his roommate not so long ago?
I changed my mind about that.
Perhaps if you stay in your own quarters, we won't have any more problems. So, Matthew, how are you doing?
All right.
Everyone has a hard time settling in at first. Perhaps you'll get a boost from your visitors.
Destiny, let me give you a piece of advice about Matthew.
Dude, I don't need advice. I need help.
Good. I am horrible at giving advice. You know, there's nothing keeping me here.
So we're good to go?
I get the aisle seat.
Ah, thank you so much.
All right, let go. You need to pack. Get your suitcase, meet me back here. We've got a plane to catch, sister.
You think I should be with David?
I don't expect you to take a vow of celibacy.
I can't afford to be outed as straight.
All we need is a little planning. You wouldn't be the first civic leader making these kinds of arrangements for their relationship.
But David and I don't have a relationship.
Do you want one? I probably should have asked you that question before we got engaged. But I convinced myself that we both wanted to support my gay brothers and sisters.
Oh, and I do.
But I'm not sure I can let you sacrifice your happiness for mine.
You mean you want to cancel the wedding?
Do you?